All right, so good evening and welcome. What we are doing over last 6 weeks. This is the 7th week, and we are talking about different aspects of neuro-linguistic programming. All right, and today what we'll be covering is all about something called metaphors. And the title of my topic is the title of my talk is the presentation is mysterious powers of metaphor. So we won't be just discussing metaphors. We'll be discussing the mysterious powers of metaphors. Okay, so let us see first what metaphors are all about. All right, so let me share my screen and we'll take it up from there. So here we go. So can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good. See, this is going to a completely interactive session. Okay, and lesser the number, better the results. Okay, that's what happens whenever you're in a training session. Okay, so we are only 6 of us. I believe some more people will join in, though I don't know what the numbers have dropped significantly. Within the last session, there were 35 people. So let's see, maybe they will be joining a little later. So what we are discussing about is mysterious powers of metaphors. Before we get into it, I want to ask you one question. What do you think metaphors are all about? Have you ever heard about this word metaphor? Anybody who has never heard about this word?
We started in school in poems.
Okay.
Contradictory words.
So what metaphor is all about? What it is? Aapko kya lagta? What do you think it is? Good to see you, Brahmara. Come on, guys. जो भी दिमाग में चल रहा है बोलते जाओ. Just let the flow. Let it flow. Yeah.
A metaphor means something, some example or something we use to explain some concepts or something we try to make them understand easily by comparing with something else. That's what I think metaphor means.
Okay, good. See, my invitation is whenever you share from I, me, my, myself context. Okay, like replace the words we, our with I, my. Okay, so that will help you to stay connected with yourself rather than paying attention outside. All right, so let us proceed. So this is about your presenter, your coach. So myself is a certified NLP master practitioner. I'm a certified corporate trainer from IIT Roorkee. I am a keynote speaker, a mindset trainer, and a self-empowerment and resilience coach. So that's what I am in short. And what neuro-linguistic programming is all about? It is a journey from self-limiting beliefs to infinite excellence in all areas of life through effective communication skills, personal development, and psychotherapy. Now, those who are new to this whole thing, so we have 2 new people today. So let me explain it a little. So neuro-linguistic program is you are using your words to program your mind to produce the results that you want. Fundamentally, that is what neuro-linguistic programming is all about. The way you use your words to program your mind to get the results that you want. Okay, so the way it is being presented, what happens that it takes you from a journey from self-limiting belief, the belief that you have created yourself about yourself, which is limiting you to take actions, to be whoever you want to be, to have whatever you want to have, okay, to do whatever you want to do. It's a journey from self-limiting beliefs to infinite excellence. Now, neuro-linguistic programming is all about excellence. How you can model excellence of people. That's what NLP is all about. So what we study in neuro-linguistic programming is a journey from self-limiting beliefs to infinite excellence in all areas of life. In all areas of life through effective communication skills, personal development, and psychotherapy. So in this workshop, what we are doing over last 6 weeks, and as we will continue over next few months, is all about communication skills and personal development. We won't get much into psychotherapy. Okay, I will take some sessions on psychotherapy, but we won't cover it at large. Okay, we'll cover it only up to hypnotism. Interesting. So you'll learn how you can hypnotize people. You will also learn how you hypnotize yourself. Okay, we'll cover that someday. So, and as a concept, NLP first appeared in the book The Structure of Magic by Richard Bandler and John Grinder, which was published in 1975. Okay, so before we proceed further, now those who are new, who are attending this session for the first time, I want to share something else with you. Okay, so I'm just stopping this screen here, and I am starting another screen. Okay, just give me a minute. So this is for only two people right now, सत्यनारायण जी एंड ईश्वर जी. ठीक है, बाकी और कोई इसका जवाब नहीं देना अगर आपको पता है तो. सो हियर वी गो. सो सत्यनारायण जी एंड ईश्वर जी, आपको इस पिक्चर में क्या दिख रहा है?
पेड़ है एंड there is a tree and the fish in the what?
Yes.
तालाब. मतलब तालाब के अंदर फिश है एंड नाव है एंड उसके अंदर एक आदमी कोई तो बैठा है पर मेल फीमेल आई डोंट नो, बट देयर इज अ बर्ड ऑन फ्लाइंग, बर्ड आल्सो फ्लाइंग.
बर्ड्स का शैडो दिख रहा है, मतलब रिफ्लेक्शन दिख रहा है.
यस. एंड द ट्री एंड उसका रिफ्लेक्ट एंड जड़ है जो.
ऑलराइट, गुड. एनीथिंग एल्स? Fine. So we could see the tree, we could see the fish, we could see a boat. उसके अंदर एक बंदा बैठा हुआ है और पीछे पानी है, पानी में बर्ड्स का रिफ्लेक्शन आ रहा है.
Yes.
कुछ और दिख रहा है, maybe some grassy land over there at the other side of the river kind of thing, है ना? Good.
Yes.
Now tell me, what do you see?
It is a vulture. Vulture taking some. Vulture.
Okay, what else? और क्या दिख रहा है? ईश्वर जी, आपको और क्या दिख रहा है? You have to move fast.
इसके चौस में आदमी को पकड़ा हुआ है और वो उड़ रहे है, उड़ने का मतलब बत्तख है ऐसा कुछ तो.
Okay. बिल्कुल सही देखा.
Like
duck exactly. और now you can also see the birds. वो पंछी भी सारे दिख रहे हैं, है ना?
Yes.
And the tree has converted into the paws or claws of this bird.
Yes.
जो fish था वो उसका head बन गया. यानी is the same picture.
Yes. Yes.
है ना? पहले कुछ और लग रहा था, अभी कुछ और दिख रहा है.
उल्टा करके देखना तो वैसे दिख सकता
है ना?
Yes. Yes.
तो क्या है? When I change the way I look at things, जो भी मैं देख रहा हूँ, जब मैं उसको देखने का तरीका बदल देता हूँ.
Correct.
When I change the way I look at things, the things I look at change.
Great sir, yes, correct.
ठीक है। एक फेमस ऑथर हैं जिनका नाम है डॉक्टर वेन डायर। ये साइकोलॉजिस्ट भी हैं एंड उन्होंने इस बारे में जिक्र किया था आज से 25 साल पहले। and he is famous for this quote. He is still alive and he is famous for this quote. When I change the way I look at things, जब मैं किसी भी चीज को देखने का नजरिया बदल देता हूँ, the things I look at change, तो वो चीज बदल जाती है।
Yes sir.
हाँ, यहाँ पे क्या दिख रहा है?
Sir.
True. This is a bluish, then it is a black and white.
यहाँ पे कोई लाइट का वो
रिफ्लेक्शन
हो रहा है, लाइट ब्लिंक हो रहा है ऐसा।
एग्जैक्टली अगर आप ये सिलेंडर और इस स्क्वायर के बीच में हो तो आपको सिर्फ स्क्वायर दिखेगा।
यस सर।
अगर आप ये सिलेंडर और उस सर्कल के बीच में हो जो इसका शैडो है तो आपको सिर्फ सर्कल दिखेगा।
यस।
लेकिन जब आप इन दोनों से बाहर आ जाते हो तब आपको एक्चुअल चीज दिख रहा है कि ये एक सिलेंडर है।
यस सर।
है ना? लेकिन तीनों ही सच है। ऑल थ्री ऑफ देम आर ट्रू। क्योंकि आप जहां से देख रहे हो वहां से उसको आपको वही दिख रहा है। सो आप बोलोगे ये स्क्वायर है, दूसरा बंदा बोले ये सर्कल है, कोई बोले नहीं नहीं यार ये ना ये सर्कल है ना ये स्क्वायर है, ये एक्चुअली ये सिलेंडर है। इट्स अ 3 डायमेंशनल ऑब्जेक्ट, इट्स नॉट अ 2D ऑब्जेक्ट। है ना? सो इट ऑल डिपेंड्स कि आप कहां से देख रहे हो। तो जब आप किसी के साथ कोई आर्गुमेंट कर रहे हो, अगला बंदा कहां से देख रहा है और आप कहां से देख रहे हो, दोनों में डेफिनेटली फर्क होगा। इसलिए आपको कुछ और दिख रहा है, उसको कुछ और दिख रहा है।
यस।
यहाँ पे भी ये रूल अप्लाई होता है। व्हेन आई चेंज द वे आई लुक एट थिंग्स, अगर मैं उसके नजरिए से इसको देखूं, द थिंग्स आई लुक एट चेंज।
लुक एट चेंज। करेक्ट सर।
तो आगे कभी भी बिफोर यू गोइंग फॉर एनी डिबेट और एनी आर्गुमेंट, जस्ट मेक श्योर कि उस बंदे को जो दिख रहा है वो कैसे दिख रहा है।
तो उसको अपना नजरिया उनकी जगह पे रख के, अगर मैं उसकी जगह पे होता तो क्या क्या सोचता था, क्या दिखता था ऐसा।
एग्जैक्टली। और जरूरी नहीं कि ये हमेशा लोगों से हो सकता है, ये आपके खुद के साथ भी हो सकता है, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर ओन टारगेट्स। मान के चले आप आपके सामने कोई लक्ष्य, आप उसको हासिल करना चाहते हैं लेकिन आपको लग रहा है कि ये मेरे लिए पॉसिबल नहीं है। है ना? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू से दैट इट इज डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी, और अगर मैं आपको बोलूं जे इट्स नॉट सो इजी फॉर यू, दोनों का मतलब सेम ही है। मैं क्या कि नहीं?
यस सर।
लेकिन कौन सा इनकरेजिंग है?
इट इज नॉट इजी।
हाँ, इट इज नॉट सो इजी।
यस।
है ना? है डिफिकल्ट, हमने बोला इट इज नॉट सो इजी। सो वो आपके लिए ज्यादा इनकरेजिंग है, ज्यादा मोटिवेटिंग है, ज्यादा इंस्पायरिंग। इसी को हम बोलते हैं प्रोग्रामिंग ऑफ द माइंड। दिमाग को हम अपने शब्दों से कैसे प्रोग्राम कर रहे हैं, उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि दिमाग आगे जाके क्या करेगा, वो आपको क्या सजेशन देगा। तो व्हाटएवर you're thinking, whatever you're doing, it's all happening in your brain first. सब कुछ आपके दिमाग के अंदर हो रहा है। तो दिमाग के अंदर क्या हो रहा है वो अगर ऑटोमेटिक होता रहेगा तो आपको उसका कोई कंट्रोल नहीं है। लेकिन अगर आपने अपने शब्दों से उस पर कंट्रोल लाना शुरू कर दिया, देन इट्स योर गेम।
करेक्ट सर।
Good. Similarly, you can, like, when you are saying that I'm sad, you can replace it with I'm not so happy. So then you are no more sad. You are already moved into happy zone. Huh?
Then mind think like that in a
Exactly.
How to get happiness.
Exactly. So this is the first thing we discussed in our very first session, जो हमने reframing के ऊपर सेशन किया था। आप जरूर वो सेशन देख लेना। They are all there.
Okay. ऐसा there is I have question about the कि हम कोई भी दिमाग में सपोज कोई चल रहा है, कि सपोज बाइक चलाते कोई चल रहा है एंड मैं अपने शब्दों से बोलता कि नहीं मैं ऐसा नहीं चाहता, तुम बार बार सोचना बंद कर, अभी क्यों ये सोचता है, लेकिन फिर भी वो आता है आगे सामने कि वही सोचता है कभी कभी ऐसा जो कि रिलेवेंट नहीं है मेरे लिए।
एग्जैक्टली आपने बोला सोचना बंद करो, बंद कैसे करेगा? वो तो सोचेगा ही। तो उसको कुछ और चीज सोचने में मजबूर करो। That is why you are replacing difficult with not so easy. सोचेगा तो फिर भी तो फिर भी bad बोलेगा, लेकिन उसका अगर बोलोगे not so good, तो now you are moving in a good zone.
Yes.
है ना? आप बोल सकते हो I am not good at controlling this. और you are replacing, probably आप ये भी बोल सकते हो I am very bad at controlling this.
Yes.
उसको आप चेंज कर सकते हो I am not good. है ना? इससे एक powerful option है, how can I control it?
Okay.
Instead of saying things are not in my control, you can replace it with how can I take things in my control.
Yes.
है ना? मेरे से नहीं होता, इसके वजह से, इसके बदले में अगर हम बोलते हैं मेरे से कैसे हो सकता है, तो पूरा कॉन्टेक्स्ट ही बदल जाता है. मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ so that I can take advantage of it.
Correct. Yes.
Cool. तो ये एक वीडियो है छोटा सा, ये वीडियो को आप देखिए. आपको साउंड सुनाई दिया?
हाँ, सुना रहा है.
जब ये
नहीं
वीडियो
सर.
प्ले हो रहा था. हाँ, मुझे भी ऐसा ही लगा. एक मिनट होल्ड कीजिए, मैं इसको दोबारा शेयर कर. ठीक है, दिख रहा है?
हाँ, दिख रहा है.
शब्दों पे नहीं, दृश्यों पे ध्यान दो, क्योंकि शब्दों में झूठ छुपने की जगह ढूंढ ही लेता है, लेकिन दृश्य कभी झूठ नहीं बोलते. इसलिए सवाल ये नहीं है कि आपकी आंखों के सामने क्या है, सवाल ये है कि आप देख क्या रहे हो.
ठीक है,
Yes sir.
एक बार और देखना है.
Yes.
शब्दों पे नहीं, दृश्यों पे ध्यान दो, क्योंकि शब्दों में झूठ छुपने की जगह ढूंढ ही लेता है, लेकिन दृश्य कभी झूठ नहीं बोलते. इसलिए सवाल ये नहीं है कि आपकी आंखों के सामने क्या है, सवाल ये है कि आप देख क्या रहे हो.
Yes.
ओके, गॉट दैट?
Yes.
तो सवाल ये नहीं कि आपके सामने क्या दिख रहा है, सवाल ये कि आप देख क्या रहे हो. The way, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. ठीक है?
Yes.
इंटरेस्टिंग.
Yes.
गुड. तो अभी हम दोबारा अपने प्रेजेंटेशन पे वापस चलते हैं. So the magic of life begins from here. यहीं से जिंदगी की जो मैजिक है, जो जादू है, वो शुरू होती है. क्या आपको ऐसा महसूस हो रहा है?
Yes. Yes.
गुड. तो नाउ आज का जो टॉपिक है, ये टॉपिक है मिस्टीरियस पावर्स ऑफ मेटाफर्स. तो पहले देखते हैं मेटाफर है क्या चीज. ओके, व्हाट इज द मेटाफर? A metaphor is a figure of speech, figure of speech that implicitly compares two unrelated things by directly referring to one thing by mentioning another. मतलब वो करता क्या है? मेटाफोर एक ऐसी चीज है, एक कहानी है, एक छोटी सी स्टोरी है, एक लाइन का या दो शब्दों का, जो क्या करता है? It directly refers to something with something else. ठीक है, हम इसके बारे में और चर्चा करेंगे. Metaphors are often used to create an analogy or likeness between two things without using the words like or as. Okay, without using the word like or as, we connect two things which are almost similar in nature. Metaphors can be used to think more creatively and clearly, and can also help to emphasize a specific quality. Metaphor का इतना power है. It can be used to think more creatively and clearly, and can also help to emphasize a specific quality. Metaphors can be used to express a complex idea, create vivid imagery, and exaggerate a characteristic or action. कोई भी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड आइडिया है उसको हम सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हैं। हम प्रॉब्लम को अगर बोलते हैं कि ये अपॉर्चुनिटी इसमें क्या है वो हमें बताओ, तो प्रॉब्लम खत्म हो गया, नाउ यू आर लुकिंग एट अपॉर्चुनिटी, है ना, नहीं तो प्रॉब्लम लेके घूमते रहोगे। एंड क्रिएट विविड इमेजरी, किसी भी चीज का आप एक प्यारा सा सुंदर सा पिक्चर बना सकते हैं टू गेट एन आइडिया, और एक्सजरेट अ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक और एक्शन। आगे चलते हैं। हाउ टू एलिसिट अ मेटाफर, हम मेटाफर कैसे क्रिएट कर सकते हैं हमारे लाइफ। अ मेटाफर इज अ विजुअल कनेक्शन बिटवीन योर थॉट्स एंड योर रियलिटी। इसको आप ध्यान से सुनिए। अ मेटाफर इज अ विजुअल कनेक्शन बिटवीन योर थॉट्स एंड योर रियलिटी। आपके रियलिटी क्या है और आपके दिमाग में थॉट्स क्या चल रहा है, उसका एक विजुअल कनेक्शन है मेटाफर। मतलब आप उसको विजुअलाइज कर सकते हो, हर चीज आप विजुअलाइज कर सकते हो। इवन यू कैन विजुअलाइज अ साउंड, टेस्ट, ये सब आप विजुअलाइज कर सकते हो। आप आंख बंद के यू कैन विजुअलाइज कि इमली का टेस्ट कैसा है। यानी इमली का टेस्ट कैसा होता है, मीठा होता है ना। कैसा होता है इमली का टेस्ट,
खट्टा होता है,
खट्टा होता है।
मीठा, खट्टा मीठा होता है।
ओके, नींबू का टेस्ट कैसा होता है, तीखा।
नहीं, खट्टा, मतलब खट्टा ही बोल सकते हैं।
ओके, इफ यू टॉक अबाउट मिर्ची, मिर्ची का टेस्ट कैसा
तीखा,
होता है, मीठा ही होता होगा।
तीखा।
ठीक है।
तीखा होता है। ये जो चीज आप बता रहे हो ना, ये सब आप विजुअलाइज कर पा रहे हो। डिड यू नोटिस इट। आप आंख बंद करोगे तो आप तब भी आप विजुअलाइज कर सकते हैं तीखे का टेस्ट कैसा होता है, मीठा का टेस्ट कैसा होता है, नमकीन का टेस्ट कैसा होता है ना,
यस।
खट्टे का टेस्ट कैसा होता है। इसको हम बोलते हैं मेटाफर। इट्स अ विजुअल कनेक्शन बिटवीन योर थॉट्स एंड योर रियलिटी। जब मैं आपको पूछ रहा हूँ कि हाउ डज अ चिली टेस्ट, डज इट टेस्ट स्वीट, आप बोलो नहीं वो तीखा है, इट इज हॉट।
यस सर।
तो यू आर
और
विजुअली
देन रिप्लाई।
कनेक्ट, है ना।
यस।
सो हम क्या कर सकते हैं, इन चीजों को हम यूज कर सकते हैं टू एक्सप्लेन समथिंग, है ना। जैसे आप बोल सकते हो कि यू आर लुकिंग प्रीटी हॉट टुडे। इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी कि आप गर्म दिख रहे हो, बट यू आर
महसूस
प्रीटी
हो
हॉट।
रहा है इजीली।
एग्जैक्टली, मतलब आप हॉट लग रहे हो, मतलब आप इतना बढ़िया आज देखने में लग रहे हो कि कोई भी आपको देखेगा तो वो आंख हिला नहीं पाएगा, है ना। और देयर इज अ फेमस सॉन्ग बाय आर डी बर्मन, समुंदर में नहा के तू नमकीन हो गई, है ना। तो इसको हम बोलते हैं मेटाफर्स। यू आर क्रिएटिंग अ विजुअल कनेक्शन विद योर थॉट्स एंड द रियलिटी। समुंदर में नहा के कोई नमकीन कैसे हो सकता है ना। तो नमकीन होने का मतलब है कि व्हेन यू वेर इन द सी, आप जब समुद्र में नहाने गए, आपके नमक का पानी आपके शरीर में आ गया, तो आप नमकीन होगा। नमकीन का मतलब समथिंग यू बिकम वेरी टेस्टी। वो टेस्टी का जो थॉट्स है, उसका जो रियलिटी के साथ हम लोग विजुअल कनेक्शन क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, वो है समुंदर में नहा के। ओके, सो यू आर एन ओपन बुक। तो जब भी हम सोचते हैं, हमारे दिमाग में एक किताब का पिक्चर ही आता है जो खुला हुआ है। और द एग्जाम वॉज अ पीस ऑफ केक। So you can actually visualize a piece of cake. How does it look like? So this is how, what to do. You create a visual connection between your thoughts and the reality. The reality was appearing for the paper, news, that question paper or that exam. That was the reality कि आप exam लिख के आ गए, और उसके बारे में आपका जो thought है उसको आप एक visual connection से लोगों को बता रहे हो कि it was a piece of cake. मतलब इतना आसान था, इतना मजेदार था। और something sometimes you also say it's a cherry on the cake. चेरी ऑन द केक का मतलब क्या है, केक अपनी जगह पे है, लेकिन उसके ऊपर जो चेरी लगा हुआ आता है, दैट एनहांसेस द अट्रैक्शन एंड ब्यूटी ऑफ द केक, है ना। तो किसी ने मान के चले बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट निकाला और उसको मैथ्स में 90 मिल गया या 100 मिल गया, फॉर एग्जांपल 100 आउट ऑफ 100, तो आप बोलो दिस इज चेरी ऑन द केक। यार तुम्हारा रिजल्ट तो बराबर हुआ ही है, ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट तुमने मैथ्स में 100 में से 100 लेके आ गए, क्या बात है यार। Okay, maybe you got a job. So you got a job and you are expecting कि इस job से मेरे को salary मिलेगा 50,000. जब आपके पास ऑफर लेटर है उसमें आ गया 70,000. So that is a cherry on the cake. So you can visualize it as a cherry. Got that? हाँ, यहाँ तक clear है सबको?
Yes.
How to elicit a metaphor? हम metaphor सारा दिन हम ये कर रहे हैं. Throughout the day we are using metaphor to explain something, to connect something with something. When you do it consciously, you can take full control on it. उसको लेकर बहुत कुछ कर सकते हो. So here are some examples of metaphors. बहुत common examples मैं आपको दूंगा जो हम use करते रहते हैं. Like time is money, है ना? Time और money में क्या संपर्क है? Time कुछ और है, money कुछ और है. लेकिन आपने उसको money के साथ connect कर दिया. मतलब मेरा time उतना ही कीमती है जितना कीमती पैसा है. Time is money. She is a cute Barbie doll. आपने उसको कंपेयर कर दिया बार्बी डॉल. मतलब कितना कितना सुंदर बेबी है ना, क्यूट बार्बी डॉल. यू आर माई गार्डियन एंजल. हिज एक्शन वाज एन आई ओपनर. उसने जो एक्शन लिया उससे क्या मेरे आंखें खुल गई. मुझे पता ही नहीं था कि अंदर अंदर इतना कुछ चल रहा है. माई डॉटर इज अ बिग बेबी नाउ. मतलब माई डॉटर हैज बिकम अ टीनेजर, है ना. बहुत ऐसे मम्मी हैं जो अपने बच्चे के बारे में जब बाहर बोलते हैं तो टीनेजर नहीं बोलते, बोलते बिग बेबी ना. मतलब वो अभी भी बेबी ही है लेकिन बड़ी हो गई, बड़ी बेबी हो गई. My child's room is a disaster zone. His directions are as clear as a crystal. कोई आपको कोई डायरेक्शन दे रहा है तो आप बोलोगे वो तो ऐसे डायरेक्शन देता है कि आपको इधर उधर कुछ सोचने की जरूरत ही नहीं, आप बस सुनो और करो, फॉलो करो. His directions are as clear as a crystal. Her tears were river flowing down her cheeks. ऐसी रो रही थी कि ऐसे लग रहा था कि नदियां बह रही हैं आंसुओं की. Workers in this factory work like dogs all day long. है ना. ये सब एग्जांपल्स है मेटाफोर्स की, हम लोग बहुत यूज करते हैं. सम मोर, कुछ और देखते हैं. ही इज अ रॉक. मतलब पत्थर की जैसा है, आप उस पर भरोसा कर सकते हो. लव इज ब्लाइंड. लाइफ इज अ जर्नी, है ना. ही इज अ रे ऑफ सनशाइन. लाइफ इज नॉट अ बेड ऑफ रोजेस. दिस सिटी इज अ कंक्रीट जंगल. A book is a window to another world. Clouds are fluffy cotton balls in the sky. Her laughter was melody that filled the room. Interesting है ना?
Yes.
Cool. अब हम एक एक्टिविटी करते हैं, ठीक है. नाउ दिस एक्टिविटी इज फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू, ठीक है. आई वांट एवरीवन ऑफ यू टू पार्टिसिपेट. ऑलराइट, सो हियर वी गो. द व्हिस्परिंग वुड्स. इस पैराग्राफ में मैं आपको जो अभी दिखाऊंगा, आपको उसमें से मेटाफर्स ढूंढ ढूंढ के निकालना है, ठीक है. तो आप लोग बताएंगे. यू कैन राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स, बट सिंस वी आर लेस इन नंबर्स, हम सिर्फ 8-10 लोग ही हैं, तो बेटर इफ यू जस्ट अनम्यूट एंड से. ठीक है. अनम्यूट और से करने से एक फायदा और होता है कि इसका जब रिकॉर्डिंग होता है ना, उसमें चैट बॉक्स में आपने क्या डाला वो दिखता नहीं, लेकिन आप जो बोलते हैं ना वो सुनाई देता है. So always take advantage of this whenever our session is being recorded. So the whispering words. इसमें कोई है मेटाफर?
Whispering.
Yeah, the whispering woods itself is a metaphor.
Yes, yes.
आगे बढ़ते हैं. So I would request one of you to at least read the statement और आराम आराम से पढ़ना, धीरे धीरे पढ़ना, और बाकी लोग उसमें आइडेंटिफाई करना कहाँ कहाँ पे इसमें मेटाफर यूज हुआ है. Okay, who would like to read?
I'll do it.
Please go ahead.
Once upon a time, in a land where the sun painted the sky in hues of gold and crimson, there existed a forest unlike any other. It was a place of ancient trees, their garnered roots twisting and turning like the veins of a giant.
Excellent. इसमें what are the metaphors used in this statement, in this paragraph?
Veins of a giant, hues of
Okay.
gold and crimson,
Okay.
Sun painted.
Okay. Sun painted.
painted the sky, place of ancient trees, gnarled roots twisting and turning.
Okay. अब सब कुछ शिवानी बोल रही है, बाकी लोग चुपचाप मत रहिए, नहीं तो वो बोलती जाएगी.
Veins of a giant and sun painted the sky in hues of gold and crimson. These two.
Beautiful. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now somebody has to read the second paragraph. Here it goes. Who want to read it?
I'll read.
Yeah, you have to participate. नहीं तो मजा नहीं है इसमें. हमें इसमें बहुत मजा आने वाला है. Yeah.
The air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, and the canopy was so dense that even during the brightest of days, it seemed perpetually twilight.
Beautiful. What are the metaphors used in this paragraph, in this sentence?
Perpetually twilight.
Okay, perpetually twilight. Very good. What else?
Scent of pine and damp earth.
Yes, absolutely.
Thick.
Air was thick also, I think.
Yes,
It
yes,
was
air
air.
was thick. Yes.
Thick.
So good. और भी है?
Canopy was so dense.
Canopy was so dense. Absolutely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now
Brightest of days.
Yeah, brightest of days also. Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. Next comes the next paragraph. Who would like to read? पहले वो बताओ, फिर मैं paragraph.
Okay, I'll read.
Okay, Shivani. So here we go.
This was the Whispering Woods. Legend had it that the forest was home to a family of ancient spirits, beings of nature, so old that their memories stretched back to the dawn of time.
Fantastic. Beautiful. So, what are the metaphors used? People who haven't participated, please participate.
Dawn of time.
Yeah, Kruti, Umesh.
Dawn of time.
Dawn of time. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Yeah.
Family of ancient spirits.
Yes.
Forest was home. That's also okay.
Okay.
Beings of nature.
Yes, beings of nature.
The memories were stretched.
Pardon?
Memories stretched back.
Okay. Okay. Stretched back. Absolutely. Super. Now let us see. देखते हैं हमारे इसमें क्या क्या metaphors हैं. ठीक है. I believe all of you are enjoying it, right?
Yes.
If there is anybody who is not
हाँ,
enjoying it, just
ऐसा
let
दो
me
ले
know.
लो।
कि Pinaki,
हाँ,
I am not enjoying.
हाँ ठीक है, मैं करता हूँ। हाँ ठीक है, ऐसा दो
No
ले।
background noise, please.
हाँ,
No background noise, please.
और फिर बैंक का भी है, ठीक है, बैंक का भी ले सकते हैं ना, ऐसे पकड़ कर ले।
So now let us see. Here we go. So all that is written in red are the metaphors. So once upon a time is also a metaphor. Okay. Sun painted sky in hues of gold and crimson. There existed a forest unlike any other. It was a place of ancient trees. Their gnarled roots twisting and turning like the veins of a giant. The air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, and the canopy was so dense that even during the brightest of days, it seemed perpetually twilight. Andhera ki jaisa. This was the whispering woods. Legend had it that the forest was home to a family of ancient spirits, beings of nature, so old that their memories stretched back to the dawn of time. Interesting? अच्छा लगा? Superb. So we'll do a breakout room activity. मैंने breakout room activity का plan किया था. So let me see if I can break you into different rooms. Before I break you into rooms, let us see what we have to do. Okay. So you prepare your mind for this activity without any distraction. One of you, like those of you will be in the breakout room. उसमें से सबसे पहले एक बंदा, one of you will think about an animal. Others will ask specific question about that animal. Okay, so one of you will think about an animal, others will ask specific question about that animal. Your job is to answer only in a yes or no. तो जो भी वो सवाल पूछेंगे दूसरे लोग, your job is only to say yes or no. Okay, so for example, if they ask is it a domestic animal or wild animal, तो आप you cannot answer. ठीक है, so you can answer only yes or no. So somebody has to ask you, is it a domestic animal? Then you can say yes or no, whatever it is. Okay, so you have to make sure that you have to answer in yes or no. Okay, others' job is to guess the name of the animal based on steps 2 and 3 without mentioning it. So others can keep on asking questions, but you should not ask what is it this animal. ये आप नहीं बोल सकते. ठीक है, you can ask whatever question you can ask, but you should not tell the name of the animal. And if you tell the name of the animal, the person should not reply to it. So you should not say yes or no. Okay, game clear है यहाँ तक? One of you think about an animal, others ask specific question about that animal. Your job is to answer only in yes or no. And others' job is to guess the name of the animal based on steps 2 and 3 without mentioning it. Step 5, repeat this activity once with every participant for 1 minute each. And at the end of this activity, tell the name of the animal that each of you thought about. ठीक है, जब 4-5 जितने भी लोग होंगे ब्रेकआउट रूम में, जब आप सबका खत्म हो जाएगा, then only you say that yes, this was the animal. ठीक है? So
one question.
Yes,
So the
yes.
way we played it, we had to answer if they had guessed the animal right. So how will the other participants come to know that they've guessed it right? Because supposedly we say it again together, so they'll say हम भी यही सोच रहे थे. So what would be the conclusion?
Whatever
How
it
would we
is, the
conclude?
conclusion may be whatever you were thinking. The questions that you will be asking should be something so that you get an answer of yes or no.
Achha.
Instead, the only question that you should not ask is about the animal, मतलब about the name of the animal. Like you cannot ask that is it a dog? ये आप पूछ नहीं सकते. ठीक है? Any more questions? Cool. So let me stop the
So
share.
how we will conclude that this is the right answer?
Conclude नहीं करना है.
Okay.
आपको खाली ये सवाल पूछना और आपको सोचना पड़ेगा what could be that animal. और at the end of all the rounds, then you will say that this is the animal I was thinking about.
Okay.
ठीक है?
Okay.
Clear?
किसी को भी किसी का एनिमल जो भी सोचेंगे वो पता नहीं होगा, वो लास्ट में ही पता चलेगा.
लास्ट में पता चलेगा.
Okay.
तब तक आप सोचते रहो.
So till what time do we do this activity? Supposingly
Only for 5
they've guessed. So they've
1
guessed
minute
the
each.
animal. No, my
1
question
minute
is,
each.
if they've guessed the animal at the first go, then what do I say? That conclude. Let the other person take a chance.
See, for 1 minute you need to keep on asking questions.
So, supposingly we are 3 people in the room, right?
Yeah.
So for 1
every
minute.
person will take 1 minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So the timer is the thing that is going to decide that, okay, 1 minute is over, so no guesses, no more guesses.
Yeah.
Okay.
ठीक है? So I am creating 3 breakout rooms. So we have 11, 20. Yeah, we have 11 of us. So I'm creating 3 breakout rooms. All right. So here we go. So how was the experience?
Good and wonderful. So what is the conclusion?
It was exciting.
So what did you discover? How many of you can actually guess the correct answer?
No.
Yes.
I have not.
No. How many of you can actually guess the correct answer?
No.
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 Yes.
You know, इसीलिए बोला जाता है कि never assume. ASSUME का मतलब है do not make an ass of you and me.
Yeah, Pinaki ji, okay, so my observation is from this exercise. Yeah. Can I share? Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, very, very, very nice, funny exercise. Actually, what actually happened this thing whenever someone asks the question, okay, basically, yes, your mind goes through all the visual images, visual images of this thing and try to search. So definitely in brain search functionality turns on. Yeah. And it minimizes as the next question comes. So it just changes the whole direction. So basically you want to sort the list, okay, what you think about, but every question change that list to some other one, so it keep on changing. No direct or definite answer, but yeah, that is how brain works. Means yes, visualization and sorting is definitely something to observe, how your brain works. So yeah, my focus was on that as well when answering the question, or when they ask the question, that how our brain process the information. Thanks for that. It's fun.
All right. See,
yeah,
the whole point is that let me go back to that interesting slide so that you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So okay,
one more learning from this activity is that keep asking n number of questions till you get to a conclusion with the facts, not with the assumptions.
Absolutely. So we basically discovered 2 things. Okay. So first thing is this. Let me just share the screen. So this is the first thing. Here we go. A metaphor is a visual connection between your thoughts and your reality. How many of you actually experienced this? How many metaphors you created while asking the questions? Every question that you ask, you already created that animal somewhere here. You are visually connecting to that animal. Okay, maybe this one, maybe this one, maybe this one, maybe this one. Now you're narrowing it down. So the moment you're asking the question, you're narrowing it down.
Yeah.
And the only answer there you are getting is a logical answer. It's a yes or no. It's a logical conclusion. So you are moving through a logical conclusion. Did you notice that? So logically, you are visually connecting your thoughts with the reality. Reality kya hai? What the other person is thinking. And you are using your thoughts. You are trying to create a visual connection with your thoughts about his reality. मतलब उसको क्या दिख रहा है वो आप देखने की कोशिश कर रहे हो. You are trying your best, rather you are putting your effort to visualize what the other person is actually seeing by using your thoughts. And all the things that you could see is the metaphors. You have seen so many metaphors. All the animals that you could see are all the metaphors. ठीक है? Interesting. So at the end of this activity, tell the name of the animal that each one of you thought. So this is a very interesting learning from NLP, is that never assume. Do not assume. Many a times we fall into our own traps, not only in the other person trap, but also in our own traps by simply assuming. And all our assumptions are results of metaphors. शायद ये होगा, शायद वो होगा, maybe this, maybe that. पूछो, ask. Interesting, na? So see how metaphors are controlling you. Now you have to control your metaphors. All right. So we'll move further. We'll have another breakout room activity. And in this activity, what we will do is one of you will say it is a or an dash day. Whatever you put in this dash is your choice. So you are basically explaining that day. So basically you will be putting some adjective about that particular day. You could say that today is, you can also say today is a dash day. So in dash day, you put your own words, okay? Others share their instant meaning making or interpretation about the word by turns. So for example, if there are 4 people in the room, so if I say that it's a beautiful sunny day, so the other people have to create a meaning out of it. Because that's what your brain is doing. It's a meaning making machine, right? Whatever it hears, it makes a meaning, and what meaning that it makes is it connects to, again, visualization. Metaphor. At the end, you share your own meaning making of that word.
Sir, can you please explain about point number 2?
Yeah, point number 2 is, say for example, I say it's a bright sunny day, for example, I said. So you have to share your instant meaning and interpretation about that word. Bright sunny का मतलब आपके लिए क्या है? What is it for you? What is the meaning for you? And you have to say, so you are basically telling that person, oh, that means it's beautiful outside, there is sun, and whatever is coming to your mind, you are telling that person, okay? And at the end, I will say that what is a bright sunny day for me? Like, why did I say it's a bright sunny day? Why did I say it's a beautiful day? Whatever you put that word in that, fill in the gap. Uska meaning, basically what we are doing is we are figuring out uska meaning making kya ho raha hai har ek ke liye. Got that clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Clear about the activity?
Yeah.
How was the experience? What did you observe? Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
It is more of guessing only.
Mm-hmm.
Every individual has its own meaning.
Yes, yeah.
आपने notice किया कि whatever meaning the other person was saying, they are using metaphors.
Yes.
Because they are comparing it with something. And did you notice that it is not matching also? Whatever your thoughts were, they are not matching with somebody else's thoughts also.
Yeah, the thoughts were not matching, but interacting with each other was also good. It was like nice.
Superb, superb. Okay, so notice the difference between your assumption and the reality. Kana? Good. We'll go for another breakout room activity. Now, this is the last one. But this is since we are already 6 or 7 us of here, so let us not go for any breakout room. Let us do it right away. So here, what we'll be doing is something very interesting. So what do you see in this picture?
A garden outside the window.
You are in a room, and then you are seeing from the window.
Okay. Now what we have to do is this. You have to visualize what you see with the eyes of your mind in this picture. So eyes of your mind is a metaphor. Mind ka bhi eyes. Okay. So visualize what do you see with the eyes of your mind in this picture. Number one. Number two, share your thought with a metaphor using the word window with others. So whatever you see, visualize this with the eyes of your mind and you share your thoughts. जो भी आपने visualize किया, you share about that thought with a metaphor using the word window with others. आप जो भी metaphor use करेंगे उसमें window वाला word होना जरूरी है. Okay? And notice the difference of your thoughts with others about the same picture. Cool? So we'll start with Shivani.
I can see a sunny day outside the window.
Okay. इसको metaphor की तरह बोलिए. Use a metaphor. जहाँ पे window वाला word रहेगा.
Outside the window नहीं होगा?
The statement itself will be a metaphor.
It might be the sceneries on the window.
Okay. ठीक है, चलते आगे चलते कृति.
Like, can we say I can see some flowers blooming or dancing outside the window or something?
You can use it, but actually वो metaphor नहीं हो रहा है. Metaphor मतलब it will be something, a few words which is explaining the whole thing. And all those few words will be a part of that metaphor. You can see it's a window full of greenery. अरे मैं खुद ही बोल दिया, मेरे को बोलना नहीं था. Sorry. But this is an example.
Okay.
Metaphor ऐसा होता है.
Outside
Can you repeat what you said?
outside the window, looking garden, good garden.
Okay, ठीक है.
This seems like a 3D painting on a wall.
ये बहुत लंबा हो रहा है. It has to be short, 4-5 words, जिसमें window वाला word होना चाहिए.
This is a 3D painting of a window.
ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. सत्यनारायण जी.
The picture has refreshed the mind.
Okay, so you can see it's a refreshing window. It's a window of refreshment.
Yes, by seeing we get refreshed. Yes.
So you can see it's a window of refreshment.
Yes, for me it's
like, can you see that window of refreshment? Can you see the refreshing window outside the window? Can you see the refreshing picture?
When we see greenery, the eyes gets refreshed. It's a nature's law. So like that I see.
You have to use a few words to express it. You cannot use so many words. Then it becomes a story. It doesn't remain a metaphor. मेटाफर
Okay.
मतलब छोटा छोटा सेंटेंस
Okay, okay.
या
It's a
या मिलिंद
beautiful scenario.
और क्या दिख रहा है? And what else? Yeah, Dr. Renuka. And what else? आपको क्या दिख रहा है? What can you see?
Can see green garden through window.
Okay. So it's a window of greenery. Okay. What else you can see? Yes, Umesh ji, what else you can see?
Garden outside the window.
Okay, what does that garden signify?
Greenery.
What else?
Beauty.
What else?
Nature.
What else?
Peace.
Yeah.
It's window of open space and freedom.
Yes.
Open sky.
Window of freedom. Yes.
It's okay.
Window of opportunities.
Oh yeah.
What else you can see now?
Window of prosperous life, which is green, indicates prosperity.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What else you can see? The whole world is out there. Window to the world.
Yes, correct. You're right. Window to the world.
अब आप सोचिए, मैं आपको एक सिनेरियो देता हूं, आप कहीं पे फंसे हुए हो, you are in a situation where you are just looking for a way out and you are unable to find that. Can you see the window of opportunities here?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
What you are basically doing, you are looking at the problem, not looking at the window. Now, when you look at the window, then you can see, oh my God, there's a window also in this room, and there is so much outside there. So there's a possibility that I can break this window and go out. I can't break the walls, but I probably can break the window. There's so much is happening outside. I can see it now. It's a window of opportunities opening up for me. Window of insightful ideas opening up for me. Window of greatness of God, I can see. Window of nature's beauty.
Nature's beauty, correct. Yeah.
Yeah. The difference of your thoughts and others, also notice that. So you visualize what you see with the eyes of your mind in this picture. Share your thought with a metaphor using the word window with others, and notice the difference of your thoughts with others about the same picture. ऐसे हम लोग दुनिया में हैं, ऐसे ही हमारी जिंदगी चल रही. We are using all small metaphors or weak metaphors which are not allowing us to move beyond a certain limit. Okay. Interesting?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Now I'm coming to the last slide. Metaphors in the titles of books. We read so many books, right? So let us see how metaphors are being used in titles of the books.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does the title say?
Antonio, awaken the giant within.
Yeah.
Giant
within. Awaken the giant within. मतलब टोनी रॉबिन्स कह रहे हैं कि आपके अंदर एक जायंट छुपा हुआ है, उसको जगाओ.
Yes.
What does this say?
Alchemist.
Yes. Alchemist कौन होता है? जिनके पास एक ऐसा स्टोन होता है, वो किसी को भी छू देता है तो वो सोना बन जाता है.
Yes.
तो कह रहे हैं ये अल्केमिस्ट आपके अंदर ही छुपा हुआ है, खाली आपको पता नहीं. Who moved my cheese?
My cheese.
These are all bestseller books. A big chunk of their best-selling happened because of the title of the book itself. Who moved my cheese? It's a metaphor. The magic of thinking big.
Yes.
बड़ा सोचने का जादू क्या है? The psychology of money. मनी का क्या साइकोलॉजी? किसकी साइकोलॉजी की बात करें, मेरी या मनी की? यार मेरी वाली मनी वाली सोच की. Eat that frog.
Yes, eat that frog. Brain tracing.
How can we eat a frog?
Procrastination. Eat that
Yeah.
frog.
So stop procrastinating and get more done in less time.
Yes.
Harper Lee, to kill a mockingbird. How to kill a mockingbird? है ना? To kill a mockingbird. It's a very, very famous book. All of us know about it now. Atomic Habits. This title itself is a metaphor.
Atomic Habits.
And how about this one? By the way, how many of you know about this last book, Magical Powers of Gratitude?
Yeah, I've got this.
Yeah, someone shared link of this book, Amazon link, last month.
It's
If you haven't seen this book, better buy it.
Yeah, I've bought it. It's a beautiful one, written by 3 of them. In fact, 18 authors, yeah.
Yeah. This itself was a metaphor, Magical Powers of Gratitude. And the title of this workshop is also a metaphor. What is the title of this workshop? Mysterious Powers of Metaphors. So can you see the mysterious powers? Could you experience the mysterious powers over last 90 minutes?
Yes.
So these are the benefits of metaphors. I will share the PDF file with you so you can read it out from there. These are the applications of metaphors. आप कैसे कहाँ पे apply कर सकते हैं? This is a small list of 10 books on NLP which you can read if you wish to. And that brings us to the end of today's session. Okay, so before we disperse, I would like to take a screenshot. We missed the screenshot session today. So can we all come on the camera for a minute? Everyone. Wow, क्या बात. उमेश एंड सत्यनारायण जी. हाँ उमेश, ठीक है, यू आर ऑन कैमरा. सत्यनारायण जी आप खाली रह गए.
I have kept camera on.
ऑन नहीं है, आपका कैमरा ऑन करना पड़ेगा. Quickly.
वो दिखा से नहीं है.
वीडियो दिख रहा होगा, वीडियो कैमरा का साइन दिख रहा होगा, उसको कहीं दबा.
Top video it is showing here.
Sir,
switch on the
Satyanarayan,
video.
if you are using laptop, the nearby camera there is some switch is there. So it is like this. So your window is looking like this. So it may be. You go on off करना होता है.
No, I don't. It's a desktop. I don't know what is that. Desktop. I don't.
Okay, chalo, ठीक है.
Okay.
So everyone on camera. Before you come on camera, just make sure that you are looking perfectly the way you want.
Okay.
When we take this picture, okay?
Okay.
And then you need to say count 1, 2, 3 with me. And then as we count 3, we will freeze at 3. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. So here we go. Everybody on camera. Now when you are ready with your screen, now look only at the camera. Do not look anywhere else. All right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. अरे कृति की आंखें बंद हो गई. आंखें बंद नहीं करने का है, बिल्कुल आंखें खोल के रखना.
सामने.
Do not allow your eyes to close. Okay. So here we go once again. Look at the camera. Keep your eyes on open. Okay. 1, 2, 3. ठीक है सबका. सबको पता चल गया कि आप होश में हैं. So, good. Perfect. So if you have any questions, you can ask me.
That NLP books, just you show one more time. That screen, we'll take a photo for the book.
I will share the PDF file with you, so you can open the PDF file and find.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Anything else?
Nice.
So what was your aha moment of today's session?
The metaphor slides.
So what was your aha moment? Or your takeaways from today's session?
For me, Pinaki ji is be more present in present moment and don't live in assumptions.
Yes.
Yeah, because if I'm in assumption, then I'm living my life only. I'm not in others. Yeah. So check your assumptions. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Satyanarayan ji.
It's a very good session, interactive and enlightened version. So by attending such sessions, we improve ourselves in a better way and work in a better way.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, Kruti.
I think I enjoy every session of yours, interacting and learning new things.
It's a learning. Yes.
Thank you. So what was your learning today? Any one learning you'd like to share?
Even I have a lot of assumptions or a lot of pre-notions which are not allowing me to move forward. So maybe I'll be able to overcome a few of them. Practicing, trying to be more in the present.
मुझे एक चीज बताना था जो मैं बताना भूल गया. When we were going through that first breakout room activity, जहाँ पे yes no वाला सवाल हो रहा था. See, whenever you are stuck in anywhere, you are asking yourself questions with yes and no answers. Because probably you are stuck because of some of your assumptions and you don't even know what you are assuming.
Yeah.
So when you ask yourself, this is what you experienced, right? When others were actually asking, you are wondering, yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering.
And when you are saying answers, when you're giving answers in yes or no, what you are actually doing, you are moving from a zone of confusion to clarity.
Yeah.
है ना, हाँ कि नहीं, हाँ कि नहीं, हाँ कि नहीं, यही आप कर रहे हो. करते करते you come to a point where you come to a logical conclusion. Yes, this makes sense. And once you reach that point, then you can ask, how can I do it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Umeshji, what is your experience?
Yes, sir. Experience is good. Majorly two benefit. फर्स्ट सेकंड में बिल्कुल फ्रेश हो गया, मैं ऑफिस के काम से बिल्कुल टायर्ड फील कर रहा था, तो नाउ आई एम फीलिंग गुड. एंड सेकंड, समटाइम वी ओवरथिंक.
I overthink.
हाँ, समटाइम आई ओवरथिंक, तो इट मे बी कि जैसा हम सोचते हैं वैसा नहीं होता, कई बार थिंग्स इज वेरी सिंपल, so it's a learning.
Thank you so much. Yes, AK sir.
It's most learning session. Basically, stop assuming and think factually. That is
Very true, sir. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you so much for attending today's session. किसी को नींद नहीं आई, यही बहुत बड़ी प्राप्ति है मेरे लिए. So
my takeaway is keep asking questions instead of assuming until and unless you get a fact-based solution.
Yes, very true, very true. Absolutely. Assume
So
karne
you need to keep developing questions.
Yeah, and even when you are asking the questions, do not assume the answer also. When you are assuming the answer, basically you are connecting, you are creating a metaphor about it.
Yeah, don't make meaning out of it.
Yeah, आप सवाल पूछ रहे, wait for the answer instead of you thinking about the answer. है ना? That was the objective of the second assignment.
Right.
आप आंसर मत सोचो, वेट करो जब तक तो दूसरे के बंदे का आंसर आ रहा है. Good. Thank you so much. Let's close the session.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Good night.